What's up, Hetzer? Hetzer is such a loyal dude. He missed the show tonight that me and Storey just did. He's gonna go back and watch it tomorrow. Fucking love you, Hetzer. How you doing, man? What'd you have going on? You had a hot date or something? Hopefully a hot date. What's going on, Jedi? We have Jedi in here. I'm gonna give everyone a couple minutes to funnel in. We just got done with our last stream, so I don't know if they're taking bathroom breaks as well. And then we'll probably do a puppy. They did drop a new tournament, Badge Bros. It's a 6-teamer, which I'm going to definitely have a few entries in, but there's no way we're going to get in that. Like, there's 6 people. We have a hard time enough getting everyone in a 12-teamer. So, I'll get some of my own. Maybe we'll do one at the end of the draft, depending on how many people are in here, but probably just stick with a fast puppy for now. I'm going to give everyone a couple minutes. I'm going to play a clip while we wait for people to funnel in.
Jay Quellen. No Jay Quellen here?
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Balake. Where is Balake at? Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you want to go to war, Balake?
No.
D Nice. Is there a D Nice?
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch. Ron. Where are you? Where is Ron right now?
Here.
I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch!
We got Derek in here. What's up, the American Sniper, Chris Kyle, live and in person. Don't shoot me, bro. Hetzer, what do you play? You said you were gaming with the boys. I think I asked you this before. I was probably drunk and I forgot. What game do you play? Because I told you I still play Black Ops 4 Blackout mode from 2018. I am real close to 3,000 victories on that. You know what? I have to do something real quick. Shit. I'm going to play a clip. Give me a second. I want to make this subscriber only mode to get a little bit more intimate. So give me a second.
Good. Tell me everything.
Okay, they were both here. They were both inside me. Eduardo was in my mouth and Luther was in my butt.
Oh my God, no, don't tell me everything. What? No, what?
Damn it, Bonnie.
Eduardo who?
Sanchez.
Holy shit, tell us more.
Then Luther went in Eduardo's butt for a while.
Tell us less. Tell us less.
Then they both completed on each other. I was left out of the finale.
All right. There we go. All good. All good. All right. Jedi plays Overwatch. Never played that. Anarchy, find it funny. My top players drafted at number 1 pits, 63%, Kyron 50%, Scatabo 50%, Kyler 50%. Yeah, well, you haven't done a lot of them though, Max, so that's why, but that's very high. Like, I've done almost 300, maybe 300. I haven't counted them, but like 40% for me is Hawkinson, my boy TJ. Other than that, my highest guys are 30. That's even too high. Typically, we want to be around 20% on our highest owned players. All right, we're going to join this up. Fast Puppy. I'm going to count it down from 5. Hopefully we all get in. And then if not, we can send your teams to the Discord. So I'm going to count down from 5. Fast Puppy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Join it up, boys. We get in? We get in? Jedi got in here. Let's see. Damn it. Fredo got in. Jedi got in. That was a quick fill. Damn it. I didn't think it'd be that quick because there's a new tournament. Oh, man, I'd be really worried about Tyreek Hill, brother. That is that is not ideal. I mean, everyone's freaking out about Roma Dunze saying the thing about his foot never being the same. Like, this is worse, bro. This is 100% worse. What we're seeing with Tyreek Hill, like he's not ready till week 10. Even then, like, he's not gonna be a factor. He's not on a team. What's up, FF Nerd? What's going on, man? I'm super excited about the league. If you guys don't know, FF Nerd is starting the channel of channels with all of us, about 12 fantasy football creators on YouTube, and the smaller guys, which I actually like. You don't want, I'm sure you probably tried for Flock. He would never do that. Smitty, did you try for Smitty? FF? Who did you try and didn't get? I'm just curious. Let's see here. But so Nice and Blunt's in there, Fantasy Football Garage, myself. Definitely some really good people in there. So looking forward to it, man. Oh, Keith missed it. Keith, you're putting in the hours, man, and you gotta be the best at your job. Keith's a guy that could probably be at 50%. I always tell this to Storey. Storey apologized after the show. He had some stuff go down with his company. Before, where am I at? Oh, I got Jahmyr Gibbs. I got auto drafted 1. That's pretty cool. So he was distracted right before the show. That's why we came on late with the emails and shit. And he was like, dude, sorry, I wasn't my best performance. I was like, dude, I always tell Storey, 70% of Storey is 120% of anyone else. So certain people just operate on different wavelengths. And I think Keith's one of those dudes. Shamrock's dropping by to say hi to Helen. We love that. We actually opened the show with Helen today, the other show we did. And there she is, looking lovely. That would be lovely. Enjoy fucking Jules. Enjoy your remaining years. All right. Get my phone charged now. We're ready to go. Anyway, FF Nerd, it's the Thrones League is what it's called. It's gonna be fucking awesome. We're dropping content every single week to week content, matchup by matchup. It's gonna be a great time. So once we get some content on there, guys, I'm gonna send the link to you guys. You guys all got to subscribe to that channel and watch me take it down against 11 other content creators. What's interesting about the league, though, it's winner take all. So ain't no plan for second and third place. Usually I draft a little safer because I just want to place. I want to make the playoffs. You got to go ballsy in this league because you're against elite competition and it's winner take all. So I cannot wait to compete against these other very, very wise, smart individuals. A lot of them are best ball guys. And I know I do a lot of best ball. I am a redraft guy, but those guys know ball. I'm sure they play a lot of redrafts as well. We'll see how it shakes out, man. Yeah, dude. Joe Mixon, it's kind of what I've been saying since last offseason. Like, don't draft him. I was saying he's never playing football again just because the reports from his foot and no reports and the fact that he went to get special treatment outside of that. Just Joe Mixon was already about cooked anyway. So many large workloads year to year. So, yeah, man. Bye-bye. Never seeing him play again in the league. All right, a couple good options. So who do we have in here? We have so let's take Love and Rice here. Yeah, I wasn't touching Tyreek even before this report. I think I've drafted him in 2 out of 300 leagues, not even on my exposure list. Hell yeah. You got some pretty good names, dude. Nice and Blunt has 10,000 subs. We don't get quite the viewership of even some smaller channels. We have 3,000 subs. We have a very loyal fan base here, though. And all those people are going to sub to the channel, FF. So you're going to get at least 50 subs from my community, like my actual Patreon and all those guys that are in the Discord. Who's getting signed first, Diggs or Debo? It should be Diggs. The problem with Diggs is he wants too much money. I got to take a picture of this comment from Shamrock because I have the clip. I fucking screen recorded it. I set it up. I just didn't upload it onto the streams. So I actually have the clip. It's fucking awesome. I'm so thank you for bringing that up for me because I'm a big Family Guy guy, big Family Guy fan. And that whole thing with Quagmire with the drafting all the kickers, like, eluded me. So Great clip. Great clip. When I do my drafts, on my redrafts, there's kickers and defenses and Fantrack Publics. I'm going to play that every time whoever drafts the first kicker, usually someone does it in like the 10th round, which is wild to me. I am going to play that clip every single time. So, and I'll think of you, Shamrock. It's not that he's going to be ready, Jay. It's that it's in the realm of possibility. And I always thought there was a chance. Like I thought it was like a 25% chance, and I probably still put it at that. It doesn't seem as damning as what we thought. What we thought for like week 4 at the earliest. Like this does not seem to be the case. It still could be a week 4 return for Neighbors. I draft him at like the 406. That's usually where I'm comfortable. We'll see where he goes tonight. I wonder if that report's going to make him go earlier. Doubt he gets back to me here at the 412. Oh, hell yeah, man. Super excited, FF Nerd. I love it, man, because the nice thing about what you did with the winner take all, yeah, a 12-team, $50 league is really low stakes, but $600 for first place without having to pay second and third, like that's a nice little payday for a $50 buy-in. And it's more about the nostalgia, about the content, and about the bragging rights. And the winner's going to get some nice pub for the channel. In general, it's pub for all of our channels. But the winner, going against a pretty elite, this is a very good fantasy league. I mean, rarely are you going against experts. Like usually it's like 3 or 4 guys. I play some pretty sharp home leagues. I've been playing with my buddies for years, with Storey, Nico, some of these guys that are really elite. But there's only 2 or 3 of us in there, and the rest of the guys are kind of not jamokes, but so Neighbors went way early, pick 37 for Neighbors. And we're in a weird spot here. Man, we can't really reach on another. I'm probably not getting Jared Goff. If someone takes Bucky, I'm going to take some old trusty. This is the crusty team right here. Let's do this. Mike Evans. Let's do this. Let's do touchdown dudes here. The old crusty, dusty team here. Oh, hell yeah, bro. That's awesome, Mouth. The league is full, Mouth. All the guys got back in. I am sorry about that. You were an honorable mention, though, for sure. I wanted to take Montgomery, dude. Had I known Montgomery would have fallen back to that pick, the Mike Evans pick here, pick 48, I would have loved that. But I am warming on taking Jeremiah Love, especially in a big tournament. I am warm to that, dude. I am a warm individual to that. Well, Mouth, you never know, though. I mean, with 11 people, schedule changes. Some of these are smaller channels, like maybe not saying they fold, but like maybe someone drops out. Like definitely we'll have Mouth as a bench guy for like next year. If someone drops out, guess what? Boom, you're in, bro. I mean, again, it's not my league. I'm not commissioning him. Just throwing things out there. You can ask him. I mean, it's going to be a lot of work for FF Nerd to put this together with 12 teams. Because you got to do all the clips, right? It's going to be a lot of work, dude. A lot of work. I was debating doing something similar, FF. Mouth actually brought this exact idea up to me previously, but I just don't have the time. I'm putting in 30 hours live essentially a week. I'm putting in 20 hours in prep for the show. That's not even counting watching film, as well as managing 40 fantasy teams during the season. Like I just don't. I have a wife, a dog, other hobbies. Like I would not sleep. It would just be way too much. And there's no worry that there's no guarantee it's going to work. I think on your end, because you're doing with all creators like this, like if every one of these creators, like main fans and main community members join, which they should, or at least subscribe and watch, like that's going to be a nice baseline of probably 1,000 subs by mid-season. If you ask me, I mean, I'm not going to give you the most. I'm going to get you at least 50. I mean, if anyone's willing to do the legwork for me, I'm fucking down. I just don't have money to pay for, like, I'm paying Blake a little bit for all the stuff he does for me with all the thumbnails and some of the graphics. But I think he's bought into what we're doing. There goes Price. This dude has, look at this guy, 5 straight running backs. Come on, bro. With Price, just ended at Judkins, man. Wild stuff. Okay, there goes all the quarterbacks. Cam Ward. Cam Ward is off the board. Look at this. Cam Ward off the board at pick 62. What's going on here? I say all the quarterbacks are off the board. That kid is back on the escalator again.
That kid is back on the escalator again. Remarkable. That's criminal. That kid is back on the escalator again. Leave it alone. What?
That's some crazy shit. That's unnecessary for sure. We might do this. It's not perfect, but we're going to do this. We got Jaden Daniels. All these quarterbacks are gone. Jaden Daniels falls to us. We're going to do that and take Marv. I'll make this a Daniels Brissett team. I'm probably going to go aggressive with just Daniels and Brissett. I can go with Brock Purdy if he falls back, but I think I'm going to go aggressive with this team and just go with Daniels. I'll hopefully grab Chickaconquo or Antonio Williams, maybe even Stephon Diggs with the hope he signs, and make it a 2 quarterback team. And I have to make up. My running backs are good. My wide receivers are pretty strong. Not a bad team. I can't believe it either, Hetzer. I am not happy about that. We had some good teams. Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate what you're doing, FF. And, I think it's going to be beneficial for everyone. Also, I'm just looking forward to crushing some fucking ass. There's another team with 3 quarterbacks. Well, I'm super happy I got Jaden Daniels where I did, and I'm going to go with a late quarterback strategy. This guy's got 3 quarterbacks. Other guy took Cam Ward. And who's his first quarterback? Josh Allen. So that's what makes it even crazier. Pretty wild stuff. Let me change this banner here. And this dude takes a 6th running back. He takes Chuba Hubbard. This is holy shit, man. 2 teams are already out of it. So we're playing against 10 people here. I hope this one doesn't get thrown out because this dude has 6 running backs. This dude has wow. I don't mind 14 teamer. I mean, in what capacity? Yeah, Mouth definitely will. What are you like drafting my team, free agent stuff, content? What are we talking here? I do have a pretty big plate, but I should have no issues making a couple videos for you. I mean, again, I'm on here live 4 hours a night, so I can spare 30 seconds or a minute. Oh, I'm good, Mouth. I got a pretty good experience, and I don't trade much, honestly. I'm gonna draft such a banger team, bro, that like I'm gonna make a trade when someone's like, "Hey, I need that wide receiver 2 you have on your bench." And yeah, I'm just half kidding. I'm being an idiot here. I can't go into a league like this with all this confidence. I mean, I can, but like, it's also fantasy football, and you guys know it's a lot of luck. Dude, Brock Purdy's available. All these quarterbacks are off the board. So again, I could go Brock Purdy. Matt Stafford's already gone. Well, there goes Brock Purdy. Oh, shit. All right. We're digging what's available at running back. Okay. We're going to do this. Dude, I like this team. We're going to go with Rico and Monungai, and we're probably going to end the running back room right here with Gibbs, Love, Rico, and Monungai. I could take a fifth, like, in the last round, but I feel really good about my receivers. Rice, Evans, Adams, Harrison. Feel Jaden Daniels at really nice value. Unstacked Jaden Daniels, mind you, but it's okay. I think if we could have I could have taken Rashad White, but I'm not going to take Rashad White to stack over Rico and Kyle Monungai. Not into that. Jaden Daniels is a guy you could take unstacked. I mean, obviously we want Terry McLaurin. We want some stacks with him, but he's such a threat on the ground with 700 yards where he can have big games without necessarily giving out a lot of fantasy goodness around him. And the value was too good, especially the fact we got Jaden Daniels 6 picks after ADP. And look at all these quarterbacks. Herbert went ahead of ADP. Bo Nix already is gone. Stafford went ahead of ADP. Mahomes, Dak, Cam Ward went here. So are there teams with no quarterbacks? FF Fiend has no quarterback. 0 quarterbacks for the guy at the turn. And this guy's got 6 running backs. So, Jesus. Yeah, I can do that, FF Nerd. I got you, bro. I appreciate it, the opportunity. So glad you found the channel. And it'll be great. Oh, that team's so cooked, dude. Like, what team's more cooked? The guy that took Cam Ward and Dak and Josh Allen, or the 6 running back team? I mean, the answer is both. There's no shot either of these teams are doing anything. There is just no shot. So, whatever. They can keep on making mistakes. I'm building myself a pretty nice squad here at the 1 hole. Gibbs, Love, Rico, and Monungai. Rice, Evans, Adams, and Harrison with Jaden Daniels. Pretty well-balanced team. If I can land this plane, we definitely need to get Chikakonkwo, but his ADP is 140, right? 140. I am sitting here at 144. I don't want to reach on him. I'm not going to reach on stacks. Not with this team. This team's good enough. I think if I just play this safe, I'm almost guaranteed to advance. It's a light guarantee because it's fucking best ball. But with 2 teams already being eliminated, essentially, from this, it's out of 10. I need to get 2 out of 10, like 2 of the top 10 here. Should be able to do that. We're going to take a risk and wait on a Okonkwo. Oh, he takes Matthew Golden, you son of a bitch. So we can't take running back. I think I'm going to take some unstacked players here. We're going to take Mark Andrews. And we're going to take Casey Concepcion. Don't love those 2. I really wanted Matthew Golden there, but I need some tight end. I'm targeting Chikakonkwo for sure. And it's probably going to be a 3 tight end team because it's only going to be a 2 quarterback team. I'm going to go aggressive here with Jacoby Brissett. Now, I could grab Geno Smith or something late. Or with Concepcion, now I can go with Shedeur Sanders because this is a 5 running back team max. I don't hate my receivers. Rice, Evans, Adams, Harrison, and Concepcion. Probably a little bit light, but we'll make it work. We're going to have 9 receivers in the squad. I think Dallas Cowboys fan here has his own Cowboys Power Hour, is my guess. Am I right? Cowboys Power Hour? All right, we need a Okonkwo to fall back, and it's looking okay. It is looking okay here. He has 4 tight ends down right now. Oh, that does not help. This guy has 3 tight ends now. Come on, bro. Come on. I spoke too soon. This son of a bitch. Why is this guy taking 3 tight ends? He's got Pitts, Kincaid, and Ferguson. There's no way I'm getting a Conquo now. It went from like a 50% chance to like a 1% chance with those 3 picks. I was debating the same thing with Purdy. I would do it. I would probably do it. Dude, did Dak like bang your fucking mom or sister or wife or something? Dak is fine. Like, what do you want? You want Patrick Mahomes? Like, who do you want? Like Brock Purdy? Guess what? Brock Purdy is a product of the system. I mean, would Brock Purdy be better on the Cowboys than Dak has been? I don't think so. So who do you want? You want CJ Stroud, who wins 1 playoff game a year but sucks during the regular? Like, I don't know. Dak's the top 8 quarterback, so there's 7 guys you want over him. I mean, you're just not going to get those guys. There goes a Conquo. Gross, gross, gross. So, dude, you're a Cowboys fan. Okay, can you right now, Dallas, name me 8 better quarterbacks. Name me 8 better quarterbacks in the NFL than Dak Prescott. I want to hear it. And you're saying he's like not even top 10. So name me 10 better quarterbacks. Can't wait to hear this. Man, everyone just got sniped from me. We're going to take Malik Willis. I hate this. And then shit. Let's take Woody Marks. Probably too heavy at running back now. CJ Stroud better than Dak Prescott. Dude, did you just watch the playoffs last year? Are you insane? Are you insane? That's a wild take, dude. Please don't spam the chat, Dallas. Stroud, Jalen Hurts. Okay, I'll give you Jalen Hurts, even though the eye test says different. Stroud, Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Sam Darnold. I mean, dude, 2 years. Stafford, Daniel Jones. You mentioned Daniel Jones, dude. Arch Manning has yet to play in the NFL. It's been awful for Texas. Daniel Jones better than Dak Prescott, dude. Daniel Jones is all right, man. I mean, you're now making a mockery of this shit because. So playoffs is all that ever matters then. So yeah, that's all that matters. That's insane. So I guess what you're saying is Dan Marino is not a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying you could put them all in one message. You don't have to send a million. Dude, you said Daniel Jones. Speaking of Daniel Jones, this went off the board. Daniel Jones better than Dak Prescott. On what merit, dude? What? How? Just wild takes, dude. Just wild takes. Okay, and then after his 1 year, he made it to the Super Bowl his rookie year. He didn't do shit. So he didn't win a Super Bowl, though. Correction, the Cowboys are wild carding out. And actually, they won the division that year and had a bye when they lost in the semifinal. But it's the Cowboys. It's not just Dak. He plays with a bad team. Okay, why is your name Dallas Cowboys? Like you're making Dak Prescott the scapegoat. So Tony Romo is Dak Prescott and Tony Romo the same person? Because Tony Romo also did the same thing, and you guys haven't done anything since the mid 90s. Dak has only been on the field recently. So what about all the other times? Like, so why is Dak the scapegoat? Got to explain this to me, buddy. I mean, Jimmy G is nowhere near the quarterback of Dak Prescott. I don't know why I'm a Dak defender. I mean, I kind of am a Dak defender, but like, holy shit, man. And we're going to take Schultz. Let's take Schultz as well on this team. We'll finish it out with wide receiver. Yeah, and Tony Romo was pretty goddamn good. I don't understand like what your baseline is. Dak has what is Dak's career winning percentage? Really fucking good. I gotta pull this up. Like, dude wins games, puts up numbers. His defense has let him down in the playoffs. Like, go to the playoff games. The defense has been awful. Do you watch your team? I don't know if you watch your team, man. Let's check out Dak's career record. So also, by your standards, Cowboys, Lamar Jackson's a bad quarterback, right? Lamar Jackson sucks. Josh Allen sucks. Those guys suck. Dak is 83-55 in his career. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Average season 10-7. So he wins 10 games a year. That's awful. 243 touchdowns and 92 interceptions. That's also awful. Jesus, yeah, this guy sucks. He's terrible. Yeah, of course you take Lamar and fucking Josh. They're the best two quarterbacks in the league, man. Lamar and Josh Allen are the top two quarterbacks in the NFL. Maybe Mahomes. Like, Mahomes has the accolades, but after that, it's a question. I mean, Matt Stafford, yeah, but you know what Matt Stafford has, guys? How did Matt Stafford look in Detroit? Let me ask you this question, because a similar situation, well, what Matt Stafford had in Detroit all those years, you could argue Dak Prescott a little better than what Matt Stafford had, and now Matt Stafford's the GOAT, right? He's one of the GOATs because he has a Super Bowl and they're awesome, because he has Sean McVay, dude. Just wild. Dallas, I appreciate you tuning in, man. Unfortunately, I'll say one thing. All you do is talk about the one team that you the Cowboys, and you talk shit about them. Do you have any depth? Do you have anything else you can say to contribute to a conversation about football? And if you're going to talk about a team, let's keep it positive, man. Every show I end with, love your life, stay positive, and respect each other. I'm all about shitting on people and players and making jokes and having a good time. This just seems like hell. Like, it seems like you're just like slitting your wrist over there about the Cowboys and Dak. It's just wild, man. You need something. You need something. You need some positivity in your life. And you know what? There's like 12 franchises, 15 franchises, maybe 18 franchises that would love to have Dak Prescott and love to have the success Dak Prescott has had. Not every team is the Eagles or the Chiefs. It's just not going to happen. No, but J-Bob's the opposite. J-Bob is just always just glazing Eagles players, you know? I don't know if I love the rest of this draft. So we're going to take Ridley and Branch. And I understand this is a fantasy show. I can also we have a lot of legitimate, intelligent conversations about football, right? Because there is a parallel. I know it's a weird parallel. But I also know real ball. Believe it or not, I know real ball. And I know that Dak Prescott's a top 10 quarterback. I know it. I promise you. Okay, what is your plans to move on? Like, what are you going to get? Your roster's too good to give a top 15 pick. So you're gonna rebuild with a rookie quarterback that's probably going to bust, because 70% of rookie quarterbacks bust, even first round picks. So like, what are you moving on to? You're going to get Trevor Lawrence walking in this building? Like, who are you going to move on to? That's the question. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Good example. Dude, you fucking crazy, dude. I love Baker Mayfield. Dak Prescott's better than Baker Mayfield. Baker fucking has one playoff win. He always gets hurt and then plays injured and sucks. Like, I love Baker. To say Baker's better than Dak Prescott that's insane. That's like saying Melissa McCarthy is like a 9. I like Baker. He's an awesome teammate. He's a try-hard guy. Baker Mayfield has no accolades at all. So, sorry, bro. This is the same guy that says George Pickens is better than CeeDee Lamb. So you just have a wild view of your team, and I feel sorry for you, man, because I'm a Bears fan, and we're probably in a better spot because we have a really nice coach and an up-and-coming quarterback, but You guys are in a good situation. I am pretty bullish on the Cowboys this year. I think they win this division. I think they win 10 games. And I think Dak Prescott lights the fucking world on fire, personally. Dak Prescott is literally like Aiden O'Connell to this dude. We could play the game like Dak or quarterback X, and the answer is always going to be no. I would not trade. Caleb Williams is like 24 years old. Of course, I want Caleb over Dak, but I would be pretty happy if Caleb Williams had Dak Prescott's career. Not so much with the win and loss stuff, but Dak's been a really good quarterback for a long time. I don't know. 10 wins is good. It's hard to come by in the NFL. I want Dak over Purdy for sure, dude. Now, the age gap is an issue, but if you swap their situation, if you put Dak with Kyle Shanahan in his prime, dude, he took Jimmy Garoppolo to the Super Bowl. Like, what are we talking about, man? I don't think we can have this conversation anymore. I'm sorry. Dallas, can we have a conversation about anything else football related that's not the Dallas Cowboys or Dak Prescott or why they suck dick? Cooper Rush is awful. Did you see Cooper Rush play? Jesus Christ, dude. That's such a small sample size against bad opponents. Like, yeah. All right. So Dak's terrible. Dalton is bad. Andy Dalton's better. Cooper Rush is better. That's insanity. All right. Well, the draft's over. But that's got to be it for the conversation there about Dak. So my thing, though, is, dude, we know Kyle Shanahan is an elite head coach and coordinator. Like, I like Brock Purdy a lot, but it's a close conversation. Leo was in this draft. What pick were you at, Leo? Dude, Derek, it's not just typical Cowboys fans, and they're pretty rough. It's typical NFL fans. It's typical people, just, I don't know. I just don't understand why it's so negative, dude. It's so negative. You missed a lot, Hetzer. So we have, what team are you, Leo? Do I see you in here? Pick 3. Oh, you changed your name to Leo. I thought it was LOL. Am I misreading it? Was I misreading it before? Was I drunk seeing 2 L's? So I can call you Leo now. What's up, Leo? We'll do draft grades real quick. We'll start with my squad. Well, you know what? I want you to get rid of Dak and rebuild your team and see how it goes. You'll be more miserable, I promise you, because they'll be worse. You want to play mouth? You want to play with Dak? You want to play with Dak? Yeah, we got you. Let me do draft grades real quick for me and LOL and whoever else was in here. So this is a weird team. Let me know what you think. I needed a Conquo, I think. Jaden Daniels and Malik Willis, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Rico Dowdle, Kyle Monangai, Woody Marks, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, Marvin Harrison, Concepcion, Zach Branch, Calvin Ridley, and Kevin Coleman. Mark Andrews, Greg Dulcich, and Dalton Schultz. So in terms of stacks, we have nobody with Jaden Daniels, and we have 2 stacks with Malik Willis. So not great with stacking, but I have 2 really, really good rushing quarterbacks. Cowboys, you're not better with Rush and Dalton. Like, I'm sorry, brother. Like, this is just an unintelligent conversation that I just can't have anymore. I've humored you for long enough, dude. I'm a super nice dude. Like, I'm not even that irritated. I'm just annoyed, and it just seems like a waste of breath. Like, we're wasting our time talking about like really stupid shit. Again, you think Melissa McCarthy's a 9, and you think Sydney Sweeney's a 5. I'm not even a big Sydney Sweeney fan, just like I'm not the biggest Dak fan, but Sydney Sweeney's way hotter than Melissa McCarthy. I don't care if you're into BBWs. Like, that's cool and all. They're pretty fun. They smell weird. They're pretty fun, but Sydney Sweeney's more fun. There you go. What martyrs, man. He's on a ledge right now. We need to save this dude. What do you guys think about the team? What do we think about the team? The stacking, the no stacks is a problem, but I have 2 high upside rushers. Running back room is really, really nice. I don't hate the receiver room, but Andrews, Dulcich, and Dalton Schultz. All right, that's it. Dallas, I'm cutting you off, bro. If you want to contribute to the show and have like a funny comment or a comment that actually matters, that's not just stupid. Sorry, no comments are stupid. These are. Like, that's it. Unfortunately, like, I need to be able to see the other comments for the people that actually support me, that watch this, all this kind of stuff. So please, not trying to be a dick, man. I want to move on, I guess. So we have, yeah, I think it's a good team. I would go, I don't like to grade my teams. I think it's in the B-ish range. I love the upside at quarterback. I kind of landed the plane here at tight end. I really needed Chickaconquo, but didn't happen. Pretty aggressive team. Let's go to Leo's team here. He has Justin Herbert and CJ Stroud, Monty, Blake Corum, J.K. Dobbins, Jonah Coleman, George Halane, Kamani Vidal, with Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, and Emeka Ibuka, Luther Burden at 2 picks after ADP, Quentin Johnston, Higgins, Flournoy. Like these receivers, man. Pretty good receivers. Gadsden, AJ Barner, and Terrence Ferguson. Pretty solid, dude. Don't love the quarterback room with CJ Stroud. I think he's in for a bounce back, though, so that could be manageable for sure. And Dobbins and Coleman's kind of a hedge. So upside running backs are not on this team. The hedging thing, I don't like that. But I do like the receiver room. Ibuka as your 3, Luther as your 4, Quentin as your 5. Tight end room's fine. I'm going to go C+ in this team, just because the running back room doesn't do it for me, and you're a little light at quarterback, even though I do think CJ Stroud could be okay. And let's see. Jedi squad, Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy at quarterback, Cam, Scatterbo, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Warren, Jordan Mason, Tyler Algier, and Mike Washington, Puka, London, Smith, Pearsall, Diggs, Debo, Wicks, and Thornton with Travis Kelce and Brenton Strange. That was the fall off there at tight end. I actually don't hate it in this tournament. Pretty aggressive there. I still don't think you needed Mike Washington, but high upside handcuffs for this team, which doesn't really have a elite RB1. I kind of like this team, man. I like the upside with Diggs and Pearsall and Debo. So we're gonna go B- in this squad. I think it's pretty good, almost upwards of a B. The tight end room is a little rough though. I wish you had 3 there. Yeah, puppy. We can't add, this is all best ball. No dropping, no adding, none of that kind of stuff. So let's get over here to drafts. We're gonna get into a fast puppy. Mouth, are you ready? I want to make sure Mouth is ready. Derek, I'm gonna read Derek's team in the Discord while we wait. Lamar, Matt Stafford at quarterback. Pretty good. Not great value on those guys. Tony Pollard, Stevenson, Blake Corum, Kenny Gainwell, Woody Marks, Tank Bigsby, Puka, Zay Flowers, Mike Evans, Shakir, Diggs, Mitchell, Hurst, Bateman, Bowers, and Ferguson. So I like this running back room. Tony Pollard as your 1 sucks ass. Stevenson sucks as a 2. Corum's okay as a 3, but Gainwell and Woody Marks with Tank Bigsby. This is an upside running back room, especially for a puppy. I can't give it a great grade because there's a lot of what ifs on this team, but taking a shot on Diggs after ADP, Bowers and Ferguson's perfect. Solid B for Derek. Could have been better, but I like what you did there with a different team with these running backs. Yeah, pretty solid. All right, we're going to count down from 5. I'm going to count down from 10. Guys, maybe start joining before you hear me say go. Obviously, you guys are a little delayed. It's never going to be a perfect science. Maybe I won't get in, unfortunately, but at least you guys will all get in together. Maybe join at 6 or something. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am joining. Heyo. There we go. I think we're good. All right. I feel like my team got a little distracted with that fucking conversation too. So I'd like to concentrate. I'm down to talk about everything. I'm down to have arguments. Come on, let's just keep it like sane, just a little sane with our things. Oh, you guys got an Hetzer guy went first. Okay. Damn. So that one filled up the top 4 really fast. What did you join at, Hetzer? Like, did you join at 6 or 7 or 5 in the countdown? Well, Dr. Ray, he thinks there was a meniscus injury at some point, but I think he's pretty
He had a
confident.
meniscus issue, which what totally tanked Derrick Rose's career.
Okay, so at least now you know for the future, you could probably wait till 4, Hetzer, maybe even closer to the actual timer. We are sitting at 5. Guys, we need 21 more subs for 3,000. 21 more subs. If you're in here, I have it on subscriber mode only, so to comment, you do have to sub, at least on this specific video. But sub to the channel, guys. We're 7 nights a week. We are about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours every single night. And that's in the off season, guys. Imagine when the season comes around. We have private shows for Patreon members. We have shows for everyone every single day. And why the hell not? Let's get to 3,000. We are on track to crush this year, just like last year. I mean, every year we crush, but last year was specifically profitable gambling and in fantasy. We're going to make it work this year as well, dudes. Hopefully these best balls pop a little bit too. What do you mean, Mouth? God damn it. I don't want to take JSN. I'm going to go with St. Brown. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I don't have a lot of St. Brown. Let's do that. I can read off Max's here. Last comment on Cowboys. This is it. We're going to end it right here. The Cowboys defense is always bottom 10. Besides the 1 year where they got to buy, it's always trash. Like, let's blame the defense a little bit and the GM and your owner, Jerry Jones, who's a clown. End of the conversation. That's the last you're talking about the Cowboys. Period. That's it. No more comments, Dallas. I'm going to take you out of here, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. Just let's talk about real shit. Let's talk about anything else. Anything else. I don't care. Anything. Don't even encourage it, Hetzer. No more engaging. No more engaging. We're not engaging. This is Max's team. Wasn't the bathroom. Would have had Mayer as tight end instead of Geno. So we have Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Geno Smith, Derrick Henry, Javonte, Bucky, Jalen Warren, and Jordan James. St. Brown, McLaurin, Ricky P, Golden, Trey Tucker, Juwan Jennings, Jerry Jeudy, Zach Branch, with Likely and Sadiq. I don't hate not getting Mayer since you didn't have the stack with him anyway. With Geno. Geno's probably a bit much, but you got him at good value. So really good team, man. Love the running back room. Don't love Ricky P as a 3. Golden, Tucker, Jennings, Jeudy. Wide receiver is going to be an issue, and tight end's not great. I'm going to go B- in this team just because of that, but the running back room is really, really strong. Quarterback room's really, really strong. But, yeah. It's a good team. Your builds are getting better. Definitely getting better, Max. At least J-Bob gave me supers for his wild comments. And we really like J-Bob. Hilarious takes from J-Bob on his Eagles. Quite the opposite, though. We're going to get Devin A-Chain. Kind of sucks they have the same buy. St. Brown and A-Chain, but seems like fair value for A-Chain. Again, I'd like him a lot more in PPR, but he falls to pick 20. And someone took Pickens. Mount took Pickens ahead of that. So he's probably going to go with a little Cowboy stack. Little Cowboy stack from Mouth. Who is in here? Derek is in here. Is Buddy Man? Buddy Man. Do we know Buddy Man? I think it's just us, man. And then Leo is in here as well. I mean, Ibuka fits the mold in terms of where he's getting drafted a little later than JSN was last year. I want to say Garrett Wilson, and my answer was Garrett Wilson before the draft, before they brought in Sadiq and Omar Cooper. It's hard for me to say that now with the competition there. He's not going to get. He's still going to have a lot of targets, right? But it might go down a bit. So I think Ibuka probably is the answer. I think it's kind of hopium to have him be there. This team, we're going to take Zay. I'm a little low on Zay exposure. Let's get some Zay exposure. Yeah, also, Max, that is by Mageddon. Week 11 is by Mageddon. Just got to make sure you don't take another. You could take maybe one more week 11 receiver if you have 7 or 8. Now you're not going to have 7 or 8 because you have 3 to start. So you probably can't take another week 11 bye. At receiver, at least. We do ball. We do ball, buddy. Hetzer. Oh, you're not in this one. I keep on forgetting. Hetzer's got Javonte and Kyron. So we've seen back-to-back drafts with neighbors going at that same exact pick 37. That's probably going to be a trend now with neighbors being drafted closer to the 3rd round than the middle of the 4th. Probably in the 3rd round in a couple days. People are wising up. This is a good report coming out of New York for neighbors. It's a pretty good report. I mean, it's still a little ambiguous, but not a bad report. And we wanted something, right? Give us something. They gave us something. There goes Jacobs. There goes Luther. Man, the fall on Travis Etienne is getting wild. Pick 44 for Etienne. Again, not a guy I take a lot. I was definitely not taking him in the early to mid 3rd round, but we start getting him in the late 4th round. Yeah, it seems like good value to me. Don't really love the player. I like the spot. Definitely as a pass catcher. This is half PPR though. What do we have here? 116. All right. A couple solid options here. Keep grabbing some value. Nice pull there from Max to go Scatterbo Judkins, going wide receiver, and 100% Hetzer. I mean, some news. The only way it'd be worse if they said that like he's definitely starting the year on the pup. Like that would be bad. But this is quite the opposite of that report. Bucky falls to pick 55. Pretty standard there. Speaking of Ibuka, Here's Gronk.
And you got to give credit to this rookie sensation wide receiver out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbegboo. Emeka Egbegboo. Emeka Egbegboo.
Emeka. It's a Mecca, right? So he also mispronounced his first name. It's Emeka Ibuka. Emeka Egbegboo. Yeah, I was going to take Jacobs if he fell any later than that. So, but we'll take Scatterbo and Junkins for you. It's fine. I'll take ETN and Swift. Like, I kind of like your guys better. I got better ADP value on my dudes, whatever that's worth. And there goes Lamar. Figured that was going to happen. I could have taken Lamar at pick 53. I'm just not into reaching on quarterbacks. Someone just reached for Dak. We'll see if Dak falls back to mouth. He's got pick 78 is the spot he's probably hoping he falls to. He should. Man, there goes Burrow. Ooh, these running backs are grody, dude. I can't keep on taking Marvin Harrison, bro. I just can't keep on taking him. And he gets taken, so I can't take him. All right. And this really sucks. Let's take a guy I hate, but we're going to take him after ADP. Finish our running back room up, some upside, another weird team. I'm just throwing some weird fucking shit at the wall tonight. And the running back room with 4. You never see me take Price, but you know what? That's kind of late. It's kind of late. As much as I say I hate the dude, like we will take him 5 picks after ADP. And I didn't like anyone else on the board, right? I'm not taking Parker Washington. I could have taken DK, but I have so much DK. I can't take any of these elite quarterbacks. I'm waiting for later. Here comes Dak. Worked out pretty well for mouth. Let's see here. I had to fucking ban that guy. I'm not dealing with his stupid ass comments anymore. It takes a lot to get me like upset or just annoyed and like bad vibes. Like we're not trying to cultivate this dude's vibes in here, and it's bumming me out. So not going to talk to some idiot repeatedly. You know, like what is your deal, bro? Like go get laid or do something, dude. Do something. Why are you coming on the stream just like slandering your own team and it's unwarranted and it's wrong and it's just stupid? God damn, bro. What a happy human that must be. No time for that. I gave him way too much airtime already. I'll tell him, if he comes back in, drop me a super, bro. If you want to say dumb shit and like hijack the show with your insanity and negativity, at least pay me some money. Like, fuck. Bringing me down, dude. Takes a lot to bring me down. You guys, I'm never in a bad mood, ever. So, dude. Okay, awesome, Dallas. Cool. You need a quarterback 1. I appreciate the view, man. Like I said, drop me a super, and then I'll actually like support your insanity. So you can do that. That'd be awesome. Much appreciated, brother. We have this option. God, Trevor Lawrence would be pretty nice here, but I don't have Brian Thomas. So I'm going to go the other direction. What's the quarterback situation looking like? We're going to take Laporta. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, you do, man. You do. I'll keep you in here, brother. But like, at first you did it really sly. You were actually pretty nice for a troll at first, like doing it sporadically. And now it's just a lot, dude. It's just a lot. Blake Corum, there's some really good value for Blake Corum. There goes Trevor Lawrence. Am I going to get screwed on my quarterback here? I don't think so. A lot of quarterbacks available here. Patrick Mahomes is available. Man, I could have taken the risk and taking Xavier Worthy, but there goes Mahomes, so it wouldn't have worked out anyway. Glad I didn't do that. We'll have to reach on our boy Jared Goff by a couple picks. No biggie. We got St. Brown. We got Laporta. At least we have, some options here. Double stack with Goff. Probably grab Tesla later and kind of like our team if that happens. Just so fucking funny, dude. So funny.
You stupid fuck. Go buy some sandals. Go buy some sandals. You want to fight? I'll fucking fight. I haven't fought in 10 years. I'm fighting that. What you got? What you got? Let's see. Throw down, bitch. Throw down, bitch.
Go buy some sandals. Go buy some sandals. I love that clip, dude. You guys have not seen that movie, Strange Wilderness. Easy watch. It's like an hour and 20 minutes. It's fucking great. It's not the best movie ever, but there's some awesome moments. Like Justin Long's amazing, obviously. Jonah Hill's in it. Really an enjoyable movie and feel-good movie. Good vibes. I don't have a tight end, do I? Oh, I do. I have Sam Laporta. All right. Get on board with that. Get on board with Mr. Laporta. So at quarterback two, we don't have a lot of options. We have 3 receivers currently. Done at running back. Don't love the running back room. Could be another Malik. I've been taking a lot of Malik Willis recently. I realized my exposure was pretty low on Malik Willis. And in these tournaments, so nice to not have to stack him. 4 for a passing touchdown. Give me all the Malik Willis, man. Ooh, this could be a tasty, tasty treat option here. Let's take Higgins. And we can set up a Schultz Stroud situation, which isn't great. And then, yeah, we cannot be taking. Here we go. There we go.
That kid is back on the escalator again. Remarkable. That's criminal. That kid is back on the escalator again.
Leave it alone.
What?
What do we got here? 3 guys in the queue. Shakir versus Coker is interesting. We already have a week 7 bye. We're going to go Coker. Probably take too much Coker and not enough Shakir. I want to shoot for upside. I know it's wild to say upside is with a guy on the Panthers, but it kind of is. Who are your quarterbacks, Hetzer? If you have some Russian quarterbacks, the stacking isn't as important as it would be if you have Jared Goff or Matt Stafford or Baker, one of those guys, Jordan Love. Oh, there goes Shakir. Bo Nix is all right. You could take late dudes. Take Pat Bryant. I don't really like Franklin, but you can take Franklin. Don't take Mims. You can go really late and take Evan Ingram. Pretty gross. Actually, really gross. I wish I could take Malik Willis, but I can't because I have Jared Goff. I don't want to have that bye situation. Dude, I'm wearing a Dak jersey. I just realized I'm wearing a Dak jersey. What am I doing? Why? Shouldn't do that. You're an idiot, bro. That's 2. How many more times is he going to come back for this draft? I'll be quick with it now. I'm going to be quick with it, dude. I'm going to be quick with it now. What a loser, dude. That's the best way he could spend his Thursday night. It's Friday morning. Fucking 2 a.m. here Central Time. I'm guessing he's in Dallas, so that's the same time zone. 2 a.m. on a Thursday. He just wants to keep on getting banned and just spout off negativity about his team. Hilarious. I'm kind of proud of him. Holy shit. We just got a really nice fall. What is our quarterbacks next to us? We have 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. Man, I'm not tied to. We're going to take value on Isaiah Likely. He fell 11 picks, so let's do that. What's up, Connor? You felt like a new man today, huh? I know you got some sleep, so. I have not taken a lot of Boston at all. Like, I realize I'm pretty in on the Browns offense as a whole in terms of what I think they're going to do, drafting their guys, Judkins, Sampson, Casey Concepcion. I don't draft a lot of Fannin because it's half PPR. I'll be drafting Fannin in redraft. But it's like I shouldn't be about all these guys in the first place because they're in the Browns. And I got to pick one to like totally fade, and it's Denzel Boston. And I could very well be wrong. He might be the only guy that returns value. So we shall see. Man, it's probably too much to take 3 tight ends here now. Could just take Sammy Darnold. Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah. All right, we'll get Darnold or Stroud here. Don't matter to me. Don't matter to me. It is going to be Stroud. And we'll double up with another receiver. Probably need a third quarterback now, because Goff and Stroud are just not the highest upside plays. Our running back room is kind of ballsy. A-Chain, ETN, Swift, and Price. Ugh, this is just not a good team. No, not insults, man. I called you a loser because what you're doing right now is you're being a loser. You're coming onto a stream and just spouting negativity about your own team. We weren't even talking about Dak. I just said I like Dak. Like, I'm allowed my opinion. This is America. Last time I checked, this is America. Thank you, Hetzer. Hetzer's speaking some facts. And yeah, this is cum, bro.
Yeah, Dad. You need some of this.
This is cum.
No, not really an insult, brother. You know, there's worse things than being a loser. So, see you, buddy. That's 3. What's our over-under, guys? Just for this draft. Is it going to hit 5? Is it 4.5? I said it at 4.5. Is it going to reach 5? And I won't like string it out. I will try to ban him right away. I'm going to let him get 1 comment in. But yeah, he doesn't realize it's not very hard for me to just ban him. It's the 21st century. So he's saying 10. He doesn't think he has enough time, but if it was for the whole stream, if it was like a start of a night, if he's going to start doing this, at least it's not like bubble bath comments about my mother, which actually are pretty funny too. Just confusing people. I don't get it. I never will. I think this goes well beyond being a Cowboys fan. Like, this is just a problematic individual. I don't know what his deal is, man. He's definitely off his rocker. He's got some major issues. So now we're probably a little heavy at quarterback. We got some correlation with all our quarterbacks. I'm going to go with 2 tight ends here. That's the only way I can pull this off. We have 3 more picks, and we have to take 1 more running back and 2 receivers. So 7 receivers enough here? Probably not. but we need one more running back here. We can take Tesla if he falls. We can take Kamara or Samson. Oh, don't take Samson, bro. Give me my Samson. Let me have my Samson. I want to talk to Samson. Hey-o. All right. Bro, you literally said Cooper Rush and fucking Andy Dalton, who's the most average quarterback of all time, is better than Dak. Like, that's not facts, dude. Like, ugh. Gross. All right, that's 4. We're going to get to 5 really quick here. The effort, though, dude, like to switch your accounts and to keep on coming back. And I appreciate the views and the comments. I do appreciate any kind of support. Not this support, though. I think this is, I just, you know, you hear people say take it or leave it. I'll probably leave that one. And pretty cool. No life behavior is like tugging your Johnson to death till it like bleeds and like eating popcorn and watching reruns of Friends. That's no life behavior. This is much more concerning than that. I'm actually on board with the first one I mentioned because I actually do that every single Thursday night. That's my fucking Thursday night plans. What are you doing? You want to come out? No, it is Thursday night. I'm tugging till I bleed. I'm watching Friends and I'm eating popcorn. Fair enough. Three more receivers. Oh, shit. Take this guy if he falls. I agree with that one, Hetzer. I agree with you. Very accurate. See, that's the most accurate statement all night we've heard. So, oh, shit. Holy shit. We just got banger value on Dalton Schultz. Banger value on Schultz. Receiver room's rough. We have some flex appeal at both tight ends and wide receiver. So let's just take the best players available and no worry about stacking anymore. And who is it going to be? Could be a Brandon Ayuk team, but I can't afford it. Torrey, Bash. Okay. 100%. You know, the owner's definitely getting some of that. You know, the owner's
been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
What is the third eye? I know it's a thing in like Muslim culture, right? Like here, the third eye up in here. What is the actual third eye? That's an honest question. Don't know that. Can someone help me out with that one? Who are we going to take here? We have 2 guys in the queue. It's going to be Torrey Horton. God, that's my 6th receiver. This is a little gross at receiver here. A little gross. I know Third Eye Blind, you know, the famous "How's It Gonna Be?" Jumper. Jumper's a good song. I think that actually describes you. Jumper, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, you got me, Dallas. Dak Prescott's the 27th best quarterback in the league. He's super overpaid. He sucks. There. Are you happy, man? He's awful. And you guys would be so much better without Dak. Bring back Andy Dalton, bro. Bring back Andy Dalton. Can we do that? Let's do it. There we go. A-Rod coming in clutch here. All right. Well, you know what? I'm always trying to expand my horizons, so appreciate that, man. The nice thing about living in today's society is we can look up anything and find research on anything. We just got to put the time in and want to learn it. So much appreciated. Okay. He's out of here. It's so good. I can't take Jack Bash here, dude. I got to take somebody that could play. No, I can't take Bateman. It is getting super thin here, guys. I could take. There we go. Definitely verify the sources, cross-reference what you're reading. Get from multiple sources. That's what I like to do. 2 sources. And then if they're both the same, not a guarantee, but I'm going to take it as fact. Hatcher said his team is fucking mid. What's my buy situation? I can go aggressive here, right? 13. I only have 113. What do you guys think? Jalen Tolbert or Jack Bash? Man. I'm going to go Bash. Let's go Bash. There we go. I actually have quite a bit of stacks. I'm double stacked with Stroud. I'm stacked with Bryce Young, with Coker, and I have a double stack with my boy Jared Goff. So I don't love the receiver room is super ass. Running back room and tight end room is pretty good. Quarterback room should be fine. It's the most. My team's very mid as well, dude. Very mid. We'll get to draft grades here. Is that it? Okay. We're going to start with Max's squad. Jackson Dart, Sam Darnold, and Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. And the value is pretty good there. Cam Scatterbo, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, J.K. Dobbins, Kamani Vidal, Puka, A.J. Brown, Ladd McConkey, Parker Washington, Rashid Shaheed, Juwan Jennings, Jerry Jeudy, and Jeremy Bernard with Travis Kelce and Kenyon Sadiq. So I kind of like the tight end pairing he did there with a young guy, a young guy that's going to be good later in the season, potentially. And Travis Kelce, whose value should come at the beginning of the year. Not bad team, man. Pretty balanced there. At wide receiver, you have 9 of them, right? 8 of them. Seems like 9. All around, really good team. I'm going to go solid B on this team for Max. I think it's a pretty fucking balanced ass team. I don't love some of the receivers. Parker's fine as a 4, though. Shaheed, I love him. Jennings, Jeudy, Bernard, 2 veterans and a rookie. All around, pretty solid team. We'll go B on this team. I am up next. I don't know how to feel about this team. Jared Goff, CJ Stroud, and Bryce Young at quarterback. A-Chain, ETN, Swift, Price, Dylan Sampson. I know you see it, guys. You see this. I have Price on a roster. 5 picks after ADP, a little more than 5 after ADP. I feel like this was the build I was willing to do this with. I want to get a little bit of Price in my life, not a lot. After ADP, still pretty gross. Dylan Sampson, I do want to talk to Sampson. Like that running back room. St. Brown, Zay Flowers, Quentin Johnson, Jaden Higgins, Jalen Coker, Torrey Horton, and Jack Bash with Laporta, Isaiah Likely, and Dalton Schultz. Don't love this receiver room. I think I can get away with starting 3 a lot of weeks with DeAndre Swift as my flex, possibly Price, possibly Likely. I got really good value on Likely, 10 picks after ADP. Really good value on Schultz, 20 picks after ADP. That's not my favorite team. Give me a grade in the chat, guys, and also give Max's team grade. So A through F, it's not my favorite team. Miles' team probably is pretty strong from what I've seen. Dak and Brock Purdy, pretty decent value on those guys. McCaffrey, Javonte, Kenny Gainwell, Isaiah Pacheco, and Zach Charbonnet. Pickens, McLaurin, Watson, Harrison, Hunter, Stribling, Dell, and Ayuk. With George Kittle, Jake Ferguson, and Terrence Ferguson. The Fergusons. You got the Fergusons. So Hetzer has the Williams at running back. You have the Fergusons at tight ends. And that is a generic name for a tight end. I don't mind your shot on Brandon Ayuk with this specific team. I'm kind of throwing in some Ayuk now when in the last round. I feel like it in a puppy especially. So you want to go for extreme upside. I really like this team, Mouth. It's stacked properly. The running back room is really nice. You got some upside there with Charbonnet late in the season. It's good. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go B+ for Mouse team. Old man says I like drafting at night sometimes. Feel like I get unique combos. That's pretty much when I draft all the time, but on the stream it's usually late nights. I'm gonna go B+ in your team here, Mouth. Pretty good team. And then let's go with Derek's squad. Josh Allen, Geno Smith, and Michael Penix, dude. I love this quarterback room. Like, if you want to go 2 with Josh Allen, but when you wait this long, kind of like what you did here with these 3 guys. Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, Rico Dowdle, Chris Rodriguez, and Braylon Allen. Money. CeeDee Lamb, Roma Dunze, Brian Thomas, Chris Godwin's your 4, Michael Wilson's your 5, Trey Tucker's your 6, Adonai Mitchell, and Calvin Ridley. These guys are going to be playing a lot. They're going to be getting targets. Kyle Pitts and Dalton Kincaid. How is this stacked? Josh Allen is stacked with Kincaid. Geno is stacked with Adonai. And Penix is stacked with Kyle Pitts. So you don't really need to stack Josh Allen too much. He's one of those guys. I wish you had a little bit more, but you have 1 with each. I'm going to ding you. This would be an A-, but I'm going to go B+. I'm going to put it on par with Mouse Team. I might have Mouse Team a little bit better because he has the stacks, and the 2 quarterbacks are both really correlated, and they're both really good quarterbacks with Dak and Purdy. But this is a little bit below. Same grade as Mouth, but like a B+. Mouth is a B++. So it's right there. Really good team. This is a Chris Kyle team, though. I know it didn't really work out. You probably want a Shakir or Keon Coleman. That would have made this team a little better. But pretty good team, man. Digging it. We haven't seen our guy come back in, which is surprising. I'm surprised. But he hit the 5 mark. It was 5 over under 4.5. He hit 5 bands. So maybe he ran out of accounts. He's got to scramble to make more. That's how much he has going on in his life. He's going to actually make more YouTube accounts just to come harass us about yelling at us about how bad Dak is. I gotta give Hetzer a grade here real quick. Let me get to Hetzer's team. Sorry about that, Hetzer. I almost forgot. Let's see. Hetzer has Bo Nix and CJ Stroud. That's a little light, but you know what? It could work out. Javonte, Kyron, Chuba Hubbard, RJ Harvey, Keaton Mitchell. With CeeDee Lamb, Drake London, DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison's your 4, Denzel Boston at ADP, 4 picks after ADP, Jerry Jeudy, Bernard, Pat Bryant, Jalen Knoll, Harold Fan, and Isaiah Likely. Dude, I would have loved for you to take Shedeur Sanders in this team. Like, this quarterback room needed a little bit more juice. You should have taken Shedeur or Watson on the squad, and I would have liked it a lot more. You'd have more quarterback security. You'd have some more upside with the stacks. You would have 2 stacks with him because it's a lightly stacked team. That would have made it a B-. I'm going to go C to C+. Solid C. I think you have RJ Harvey and Bo Nix. You have a couple little stacks. You also have Jerry Jeudy, so you would have 3 stacks. So I definitely would have taken one of those Browns quarterbacks, probably Shedeur for late season stuff. But appreciate it, Mike. Fun drafting as always, my dude. Tomorrow night, gentlemen, we have Tom TD coming on. You have not seen him in a while. Some of you might not have seen him at all. He's only been on the show about 3 times. He's going to be my normal Friday night guy when the season starts. He's got some work stuff he's going through right now. So I told him to just save his energy for the season. He's going to come on tomorrow, and we're going to go through all of his takes. He hasn't been on for a while, like I said. So we're going to go through his ADP surprises. If we get time, maybe a couple other things. And then after that, we'll probably most certainly draft. I think he's only coming on for like 90 minutes, which is a short show for me. I'll always do. And we're going to do another draft because there it is. Derek Uno Mas. That means one more, right? What's the $10 6-man thing? It's just a normal tournament. We can try to get in it if you guys want, but it's only 6-man, so we're not all going to get in the same draft. So that's your guys' call. Oh, Buddy Man. All right, Mike's Buddy Man. We're going to do one more, Mike, if you want to draft with us, dude. I don't think we should do the 6-man together just because if we have 5 of us in here, we're either all getting in the same draft, and that sucks, all being against each other and no one else to make bad picks, or we're not going to get in the same draft. So is Buddy Man in this draft? Was Buddy Man in this? I can give him a grade real quick. Buddy, I'll give you a grade. I'll throw you a grade, buddy. Lamar Jackson, Cam Ward at quarterback, Saquon Genti, Tootin, Stevenson, Chuba Hubbard. Really good running back room here. Ibuka, Tet McMillan, Jacoby Myers, Wandale, Omar Cooper, Wicks, Jalen Knoll, Jacoby Lane. It's a deep shot there. Gatson, Bretton Strange, Gunnar Helm. I like this tight end room, how long you waited. You had to go 3 anyway because of the bye situation. I would have advised going 3 in the first place. I don't like the back end wide receiver room starting with Wandale as your 4. But this running back room is bliss. The quarterback room is proper with Lamar Jackson and Cam Ward. I'm going to go solid B on this team. It seems weird at wide receiver, but you got upside shot with Cooper. I like Wicks, Noel, and then Jacoby Lane. I'm not into taking Jacoby Lane, but it's a savvy possible stack and a puppy with Lamar. I'm going to go solid B, man. I think this is a pretty good team. I love it might be too heavy at running back. You could argue stop at Stevenson because Chuba's probably not having good late season value, and you didn't really need him. So maybe B- because of that. But pretty solid team. You got some stacks. Makes a lot of sense. I think it's heavy at running back. I think I would have waited and taken a player like Dylan Sampson, or, you could have secured yourself Saquon's backup in Bigsby, something like that, opposed to Chuba. Probably needed to be 5 running backs, but not Chuba. Too early. You got him at pick 86, though. So I guess you got him 11 picks, 10 picks after ADP. So old man has a fast. Hell yeah, man. We'll count you down here in a second, dude. Love to have you in here. And buddy, if you're still in here, we did like your team, and you're welcome to draft with us. Let's hop on over. Let's just do a fast puppy. Old man has a free entry, so let's do that for him. I'm going to count you down from 10. I think this is when it's knowledgeable for all of us to know what your latency's at. Not everyone's going to be as delayed as everyone else. So Hetzer realized he joined at 8, and he got in before me. He got in before this draft and missed this one. So try different numbers out. Well, hey, it wasn't a bad auto, dude, because you got 9 picks of value. I expect Chuba's ADP to drop a little bit with the news today about Jonathan Brooks looking awesome. I'm still taking Chuba ahead of Brooks. Let's try. Someone did 5 before, so we got 2. Let's try a 6-man, then a pup. No, that's not mouth. That's not how it works, bro. I'm sorry, but I can't be on here another fucking 5 hours tonight. I can't. And I don't want to do a 6-man. I don't want to lose. Like, that's just not good business for all of us to do that. You know what I mean? That's just not good business. I'm sorry, mouth, but I want to do a puppy. I think a puppy is the best way for all of us to get in this together. Are we okay with that, everyone? Because I just think this is the new tournament. We're going to all, it's going to be filled up fast. It's only 6 people in there. That's going to be so quick. There's a chance that we all get in different lobbies anyway. I'm going to count you guys down from 10. From 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am joining. Fuck. Oh, it's already full. It's pretty much full when I joined. Did you guys get in? God damn it. Buddy Man got in. Fuck. What time did you guys join? What countdown? Buddy, you let me know when you join too. Chris is in here. Fucking Chris. This guy's always in here. Always in here. Mouth clicked at 2. Hetzer clicked at 4. I'm an empty lobby. I joined at 8. Empty lobby, huh? So you didn't get in at 8? Hit 3. 8 seconds is good to go in my experience. Mine's at 1 more. Damn. I got the first pick again. That's pretty cool, I suppose. I just had the first pick. Let's see if I can land the plane here. It's fucking hot in this room, man. I don't have my extension cord for my AC unit. I'm using it for my light right now. All right, so it's me and Buddy in here. Is that what I see? And you guys all got another one. And, of course, fucking Chris. Dude, that guy, he's an admin. He's always in these drafts. I want to be an admin on Underdog. Just draft and what do you even do as an admin? I don't know. But weird stuff. For sure, buddy. Love to see you come back, man. Well, we pretty much drafting. I usually do a 2-hour show at 10 p.m. And then usually we hop on around 12:30 and do a couple drafts every night. So on here 7 nights. You can watch a segment as well. Always a good time. Always a good time. I need to build an actual good team, and you guys aren't in this draft, so I should be able to. What's happening here?
That French animal bit my ear off!
Well, that
That's an absurd exaggeration. My apologies, Bidwell.
He look in our tent. He look at my woman. He saw her breast.
Her breast? You saw her breast?
I've said it before and I said it again. Any man who look on her will die.
It looks like we're almost going to get to 5 hours anyway. We're already over 4 hours. I didn't realize the first stream went 2 hours and 36 minutes. Oh. JJ off the board at 10. Hetcher saving his cash. We are winding down a little bit on the best ball. Like I said, once redraft season starts, I'll still hop in a few with you guys. But starting on August 19th, I have 40 leagues to draft, and I'm going to stream about 35 of those. I'm not going to stream some of my home leagues, but I'm going to stream almost all of my high stakes public leagues at Fantrax. So I have 35 leagues to draft, and I'll have a lot of double ups, and I'll do like 1 at 8, 1 at 10. But no, we did a 2.5 hour show segment before. We always do. We like to put add content out first, a live stream first, and then I took a 10-minute break, and then popped over to this one. This is an hour and a half. There's $50 Fantrax leagues. There is $25 Fantrax leagues. There's a lot of different price points. I think there might be $10. I don't know if there's $10 best balls for sure. I think 25 is the lowest, and then 25, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000. There's only a couple 1,000s, only a couple 5. They need to add more leagues. There's only 16 $250 leagues, which sucks because I like to do at least 12 of them. So I have to do all of them almost. So anyways, we have still another, 3 weeks or so, a little like 3.5 weeks of doing these almost every night after the segments. We do segments 4 nights a week typically, and then there's 3 nights where it's just best ball. But looking forward to the redrafts. I think that's what separates our channel is, I'm a crazy person that does 40 redrafts and manages 40 teams. I'm going to fucking stream all those. We got to try to change this team up a little bit. We have a lot of dudes falling here. Holy shit. We have Brock Bowers still. Brock Bowers not available anymore. Shit. It's all good. I don't think I'm going to take Love here. There goes Josh Allen. So let's go Pickens and Smith here. What is the situation at, let's see, 73? I'm going to have to reach on Dak. I'm just going to take Pickens unstacked. Unless somebody takes Jalen Hurts. I should be able to get Jalen Hurts coming back. Who knows? Oh, man, in 65 drafts, I've gotten Bijan Gibbs 12 times. I think I've been lucky. That means you've had, what is that, 10, you've had like a 22%. Is that right? Is that 22% of the top 2 picks? Unless you got them falling to 3. Sometimes one of them does fall to 3. Someone takes Chase. That's rare. So you're just getting the top 2 picks at a way higher rate. It should be 8%. You should have 16% of those guys combined. And yeah, I'd say you're pretty lucky. I don't like the players the 2-3 turn, unfortunately, but Gibbs and Bijan are cheat codes. I much prefer it in redraft. But yeah, man. You'll get it. You'll get it, Max. Max has no Gibbs or Bijan. This is my second number 1 pick tonight, and just the same tournament. I want to diversify a little bit more. That's why I took Pickens and Smith. Usually I take Rice there. All right, we got a couple subs in this video. Appreciate everybody subbing to the channel. And if anyone's wondering, curious how to get in the community, if you want to join the community, we'd love to have you. Also, I want to shout out to all you guys in the community, in the Discord, in the Patreon. Support your boy here. And you guys are in for the long haul. We put out more content than any other show ever. I'm pretty sure 4 hours a night is unheard of every single night. We don't miss a night 7 nights a week. We've been doing 7 nights a week in the off season. So we're definitely not missing a night in this season. If you're interested, though, we offer a lot of good perks. Also, we have Helen Hunt, who's in charge of the Discord, and she fucking crushes the Discord. But we offer a lot of good perks. It's just $5 to get in the Discord just for starters. And you get access to a lot of stuff. Our ranks, all the co-hosts on the show, all of the community members. We're always talking gambling and fantasy and trades and dynasty and all these kind of start, sit, all those things. We have community fantasy leagues. We have a best ball league with 1 spot left. We have multiple redraft leagues with a couple spots left. Once those fill up, I will create more leagues. All of it's done on League Safe. So the payments are secure. They're all about $100. No juice. I'm not taking any juice from these. We vote on every single setting. Guest appearances on the show. We love to have guests on the show, fans on the show. And we have at least once every 2 weeks, we have a fan on the show. That'll probably uptick during the season. Maybe we'll do an every other Friday night guest spot. Free merchandise giveaways, hats and shirts to you guys for joining. When you join, guess what? You enter into a spot to get it. If you're a fanatic, you get a free hat and shirt like right away. It's always free. Eventually, you will get free merchandise. I think everyone in the community has merch from me, and it's free. I sent it to you guys. The hats are pretty nice. The shirts aren't that great, but they look pretty cool. Also, you get access to the early betting plays. Boom, numbers are numbers right there. 96 and 58 last year on these player props. These are just normal odds. I'm not doing alternate lines. Normal odds, -110, -115, nothing worse than -120 on these player props. 4-year track record of just making you money. You will make more money than you spend. Guaranteed, because you're not spending very much and you're making a fuckload because we just dominate it. So would love to have you in there. Also, I want to shout out Downtown Sports, guys. Love to have you in this community. Also, just go over to YouTube. You're already on YouTube. Check out Downtown Sports. Search Downtown Sports. They're also on 23 other platforms. Mouth and Beast, where sports come home. Twice a week only. They're doing a lot of different stuff. Only a couple hours per show. Easy listen. A lot of ball knowledge. A lot of life knowledge. Great guys over there with Mouth and Beast. Check them out on YouTube. Give them a sub also for me if you could. And if you're interested in this situation, we'd love to have you in the community. What a better time. No better time than joining right now. And just go to the website, go to the link in the description, hop over to the Patreon, get in there. I'll send you an email tonight to get you in there, and we'll start you with all those awesome perks and just getting acclimated with all these fine people you see in here every single night. Most loyal fucking people in the biz, man. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Let's see what falls to me. God damn it. There goes Terry McLaurin. This guy's probably taking Montgomery, too. Fuck me. Fuck. This one spot. I get some rough teams from here. Don't take Monty, bro. Okay. Let's do Monty and Evans. Actually, let's do Monty and Swift. I want to do Swift. End this running back room pretty early tonight. Yeah, Josh Allen at 23 is wild. I didn't even see that. Oh, I love Monty in a half PPR, man. I absolutely love Monty. I know it doesn't seem like an upside play, like a best ball pick. I think there's more upside. It's game flow. It's game script. It's that defense. They want to protect their boy, CJ Stroud, there by running the piss out of the ball with Montgomery. They traded for Montgomery. They paid Montgomery. He's got a lot of tread on these tires, lost some weight. Big fan of Montgomery this year. Mal says, join my pug. It's the place to be. So $12 pug. Anyone wants to draft with Mal, he is in there right now. And it is the fucking place to be.
What do you call it, Kramer? It was. Come on, now, Rudy. Come on. We call it the place to be. The place to be. Yes.
Hetzer, you were one of those we were hounding for how long to join the community? Quite a long time. And you've been in for quite a while now. And I'm guessing you're loving life in there because it is a fucking great time. And just a lot of great people. That's the biggest thing is it's, we have some spirited arguments and disagreements and sometimes some shit talking, but technically it's very respectful. A lot of just really good people. And that's what I'm most proud of in general is the people I've attracted, right? And it's one thing for people to join the stream, like the video, but like to actually give your hard-earned money, support this show, keep it going, and buying into something that I think could be pretty special in the long run. It already is, but it could be something pretty special. that I think most of the bigger channels, the intimacy, the grassroots aspects, I get to know every single one of you guys, and I want to hopefully keep it that way. It might be tough if there's 300 people in there at one point, which would be awesome, but we might lose some of this stuff. Obviously, you guys will always be OGs, and I'll always be talking to you guys like as much as I can. But this is the time to get in because it's ground floor essentially. It's our 5-year anniversary is on Monday. That's for the pod. The 1-year anniversary for the streams is coming up, but ground floor of something we're building here. There goes the quarterbacks. Caleb Williams off the board. I'm hoping Jalen Hurts falls back. He should. There goes Herbert. That's good for me because Herbert's gone. So we need Jalen Hurts to fall back here. And we could take Drake May unstacked. Don't really want to do that. So let's just queue up some dudes that we would take. Tyler Warren is included there. Who's in this draft with me? So is it just me and Buddy Man? It is just me and Buddy Man in this draft. He went with Chase Brown. You know what? I don't hate the Chase Brown at the turn pick. Detroit had to get rid of Monty. You have to give the runway to Gibbs. There goes Daniels. So we should. Drake May is still on the board, and 2 teams need a quarterback. There goes Drake May. If this fucking guy, he has AJ Brown. Okay, this guy's got McLaurin and Chase. Don't take Jalen Hurts here, bro. You don't need it. You don't need it, Spooky. You just don't need it. There's no need. He needs a receiver. That's what I feel like at the 1 pick, man. He takes Marvin Harrison. All right, so we're Gucci with Jalen. This guy could take Jalen Hurts, but he shouldn't do that. We could get Tyler Warren here too, dude. I'm getting Tyler Warren or Jalen Hurts. I'm fine with either of those picks. For correlation purposes, I need Jalen Hurts. But if I can get Tyler Warren 8 picks after ADP, we just got Tyler Warren. Now this is getting juicy, guys. Team is getting correlated now with Jalen Hurts. So our running back room is really strong. Receiver room is weak. It's Pickens and Devonta Smith. It's not great, but the running back room is great. Tyler Warren at that cost, 8 picks after ADP. I'm digging that. I'm digging it. So we just have to make up receiver, and we could take a guy like Wicks late. We could take Goddard to pair up with Hurts. We're gonna center this team around the Eagles. I think they're due for a bounce back. Eagles are 22nd in offense last year. And, they were top 15 the first half of the year, and they were like bottom 7 the second half of the year. I expect them to be much closer to top 15. I think there's upside for top 12 with addition by subtraction. No more A.J. Brown being a baby back bitch, which he definitely was, man. And it's going to be nice. Maybe they can have some tacos.
Don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco-flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco-flavored kisses. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, taco.
Fucking J-Lo, man. Dak is not going to fall back to us. What running backs are we fine taking here? We have the 96th pick. All right, we have 3 running backs. We're good here. I do like the receiver range here coming back at the turn. And no, Harold Fannin. Okay, ready to go. In the perfect world, man, we want to have our stacks and not have to reach for them. We want value on our stacks, which is when it really goes well at ADP. Then we take ADP value elsewhere, right? And then it's nice to have your stacks early because then you can just take best player available. I do like backstacking, but that's why I like taking scramblers in this situation, where you don't need to stack as much because their value is with their legs, a lot of it. Shiva's an Eagles fan. About 15th is the expectation. Our OC doesn't have much experience. Yeah, I would rather have someone with 0 experience than Kevin Pachulo. You know what I mean? Like, that was awful. And, like, awful is not even a way to describe it. Like, the Dallas guy in here that was trolling us, talking shit about Dak Prescott, if he was talking about Pachulo in with that disdain, I would have been like, all right, bro. Like, you're right. Pachulo's awful. Like, he did not deserve to be an offensive coordinator. That was essentially hiring your friend, And, like, we know if you own a business, especially a small business, when, the coaching staff is pretty tight knit, not a lot of guys that really matter on the coaching staff. Don't hire your friend. But when you have that kind of grace like Sirianni had, I'm going to hire my buddy. And the wildest thing is he didn't get replaced last year or fired. It's okay. Don't fire him. He's your buddy. Just replace him. Start calling plays. I don't really know what Nick Sirianni does. And, if he should have called plays. Dan Campbell did it. And sometimes you got to make that decision. They didn't do it last year, lost year, whatever. I still am pretty high on the Eagles. I'm very high on the Cowboys as well. And, I'm not a Jalen Hurts guy. I have been very, very harsh on Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, as, the definition of a quarterback. As a winner, as a kid, as a teammate, awesome, elite stuff. There's a chance that Jalen Hurts is better than we think. But everything has to be going well with him, like around him, elite with him, for him to be elite. Still a solid quarterback, but people say top 5. That's where I have pushback. I think he's a hard worker. He's a champion. Heart of gold as well. Heart of a champion. Like, there's a chance Jalen Hurts balls out this year and starts running again. Last year, he stopped running. Again, Pachulo, I don't know what they were doing there. There's a chance he balls out and starts running, and that's going to unlock this offense. Brock Purdy's available. Man, we need wide receivers in the worst fucking way. In the worst way. All right, there goes the running back. Sweet. I should get 2 of these receivers that I like falling to me. I would love to get Josh Downs here, and then I can really play on a Colts team, a Colts build. There goes a quarterback. Sweet. Very nice for me from Spooky. And let's get Josh Downs. I'm fine with Worthy and Pearsall. This is turning out pretty well. This team is turning out very, very well. All right. Digging this squad. Don't love Downs and Worthy as my 3 and 4. Really good running back room. Jalen Hurts with Devonta Smith and Tyler Warren. George Pickens thrown in there. Something that we do overlook, and I do want to acknowledge, Jalen Hurts was the best player on the field, not just on his team. Best player on the field when they lost that Super Bowl game to the Chiefs, and then he just destroyed. I mean, that was a fucking destruction, a Super Bowl when they won it. But yeah, he rises in the big moments, like the biggest moments. But I don't love him on 3rd and 7, week 9. You know what I mean? If he's not running, if Jalen Hurts is running, I love him at 3rd and 7, like in that situation, because he doesn't need to get the first down. He needs to run for 6 yards, and then he'll tush push for the first down on 4th down. They got to get back to these things. And the thing is, Jalen Hurts is not really a real quarterback, and that's fine. Like, Lamar Jackson has become a real quarterback. Still a little cookie cutter. Jalen Hurts doesn't need to be a real quarterback. He just needs to be good enough as a quarterback, because everything else he does with the team around him is more than enough. He's got to run the ball. And unfortunately, the tush push, as great as it was, has fucked him, man. It's not like Debo getting screwed by the Niners with getting running back snaps. But how many snaps diving into 330-pound men is it going to take? It's like, how many licks does it take to get the center of a lollipop, of a Tootsie Pop? How many tush pushes does it take to break a guy's like body, And the answer is whatever he's had, because last year he was broken. And there was no identifying play that we could point to. And it's like Jalen Hurts got hurt on said play. It just happened. And it might have been a culmination of all those hits. Who knows? But he was hurt last year. That's also the upside, is that Jalen Hurts was hurt last year. But the downside is maybe he's taking too many hits. I'm pretty in on Jalen Hurts in fantasy. I don't see him as a major upside play. But if you look at Jalen Hurts' history, it's like top 5 quarterback every year. Now he's getting drafted quarterback 7. That is officially, last year he was quarterback 8, quarterback 9, quarterback 7, depending on your scoring. That's his floor. You're drafting him at his floor. And I guess the worry is he has no upside, and you're just drafting that. But that's not a bad spot to be in. I don't want to draft quarterback 3 or quarterback 4 at their ceiling, because that's that's a 5th round pick where there's really good receivers there. But round 7, you're past all the guarantees at wide receiver. You're past all the the top 24 running backs. You're taking gambles on players. Give me Jalen Hurts in that situation. I love this guy. You know what? Hats off, man. I know Eagles fans get a really rough rap. And, a lot of teams fan him. They do. This is the most level-headed Eagles fan in the history of the world. It's saying the Cowboys are underrated. Hell yeah, man. You know what? Kudos to you, man, for being a realist and not glazing Jalen Hurts like everyone else. I'm not going to say you're not hating on him. You're saying he's very good, but everyone thinks, like, Eagles fans typically think he's the greatest of all time, which, like, better than Josh Allen, which is just a wild take. But appreciate you throwing some realness in this chat after, I don't know if you were watching earlier when the Cowboys, it was funny because it was a Cowboys hater just ripping on his own team and Dak forever. Like, you know what? This society today, everyone's in absolutes. Unless it's TJ Hawkinson, I'm not dealing in absolutes this year. Marvin Harrison, even that's not an absolute. I do love it, but absolutes are the devil. ESPN has kind of screwed everyone in this first take thing. Everything has to be a fucking hot take and guaranteed and an absolute. Fuck that shit. Hanging with Hawkinson, baby. That's what we want to do. Just want to hang with Hawkinson. So what do I need here? I'm pretty dug in on a Daniel Jones team. I should be able to get him at ADP because I have Downs and Tyler Warren. I don't need tight end. I need receivers and I need a running back, but I'm not going to reach on any of these running backs. The running back room's strong. Gibbs, Montgomery, and Swift. So let's take, man, these guys both have week 11 buys. I don't have anyone with week 11 buy. We're going to take Golden and Concepcion here. Some high upside shots here at receiver. I'm digging this team so far. This is a good team. Are you in Texas? Are you in Texas or are you in Philly? I mean, I'm guessing you're probably in Philly, but there's a lot of Phillies fans that aren't in Philly. So that's what's up, man. Assistant high school football coach. I learned a lot processing of the game week to week. I can tell, and that's what we want in this chat, in this community is, level-headed people that know fucking ball. I wonder if you're close to Derek. Derek's in Pennsylvania. I know Pennsylvania is a giant fucking state. By the way, a beautiful state. Pennsylvania and then like upstate New York is two of the most underrated, like scenic. It's slow time living. It's spread out. It's fucking beautiful, man. So big fan of Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is great because you have quite a bit of like mid to big cities. You don't have like a New York City. I know Pittsburgh is pretty big, and Philly, of course, is one of the founding cities, right, of this country. But yeah, big fan of Pittsburgh, and good for you, man. The comment, Patrick, we go on these conversations. Pennsylvania is very scenic. That's what I was saying. It's sometimes we go on these things. It doesn't have to be all about Dak Prescott being a bad quarterback, which is just hilarious. It's still fucking getting to me. Fucking A. He got banned 5 times. We'll see. He'll be back, guys. He'll be back. Shiva, how many, is it Shiva? Yeah, it's Shiva Delphia. Hey, how many redrafts do you play? Are you a degenerate like us? I mean, I play 40. That's insane. Like usually if someone plays over 5, they're our kind of guy. So how many redrafts do you play? I think most people think 5 to 7 is like a lot of redrafts to play. And those days of 5 to 7 left me 3 years after high school. So like 2009, I've been playing like 10 plus. 2012, I've been playing 24 plus. And then recently it has climbed up into the 30s. Well, thanks, man. Been doing this for quite a long time. I'm not that old. I'm 38, but I think I'm pretty wise. Holy shit, all 4 fantasy sports year round. That's insane. So I was a big fantasy baseball player for a long time. Love the grind of fantasy baseball, daily especially. Fantasy basketball was probably my favorite, but I've had to just make it NFL. I mean, with the show and the work I'm putting in, I played fantasy basketball for 15 years, fantasy baseball for 14 years. All the same league. I played a couple other leagues too, but I was kind of a one league guy in those because it was my home league, big money, and just a lot of pride. But that's something, man. Fantasy hockey. That is something, brother. I got that whistle song in my head here. I can't even take Shaheed, can I? Someone took Goddard. It's okay. Yes, man. You are hardcore. Hardcore is good. Well, I know you're new here, and you probably want me to take you out to dinner first. That's like a dating term. We'd love to have you in the community if you're interested in joining the Discord and everything we offer over there, just to kind of support the show and also just join in what we're doing here. It's not just me; it's a bunch of co-hosts. It's a bunch of awesome people in the chat, in the community every single day in here. So would love to have you consider that. And if not, dude, even watching, commenting, good comments too, which I do appreciate your comments. We have, let's see, man, we could take a Conquo. I'm good at, okay. So do I need Woody Marks? I can't take Woody Marks. I have Montgomery. I'm not doing that. So let's take Danny Dimes and let's take a Conquo. We're done at tight end now. We could make this possibly a 3 quarterback team. We have Tyler Warren and Chickaconquo. That should be enough at tight end. Maybe I'll take Dulcich or Hawkinson, my boy, later. But pretty balanced squad right now. Dude, you're like the older I'm guessing you're a little older. How old are you? You're probably older than our sports junkie is my media manager, Blake. His tag is Brick Flair on here. He loves WWE as well. He is a like 6 sport junkie with not so much fantasy, but gambling and just watching it all. And that's, he's next level with that shit. Kudos, bro. I am too. Like I said, I've kind of just focused on NFL just for this show. And I make a lot of money on football. And I'm not saying I didn't make money in fantasy basketball and shit. It was just exhausting. And I still watch NBA. I don't watch baseball anymore. I was a big Cubs fan for a long time. That kind of broke my heart after the after the World Series. And some of the moves, the Jason Hayward thing, just refusing to release Jason Hayward like all the good organizations do, and just paying him and playing him, all that kind of shit. Ricketts just lied to us. And dude, Cubs games, it's so expensive. It's so commercial. Not the Wrigley and the Cubs I grew up with, man. Blake is superstitious about giving out his picks because I feel like when he gives out his picks, they don't win. And I believe him when he's obviously sending the tickets, but everyone can just spam parlays and win a couple and be like, look at me. I don't think he's doing that. And I think when he gives his picks out, they just don't hit. So. I think we could land this plane pretty well. Guys, we're at 4 hours and 30 minutes tonight. So we're almost going to hit 5 hours again. We did 5 hours last night, or was it 4 hours last night, 5 hours the night before? So we're at 13 hours the last 3 nights. Round of applause for all of you guys hanging out with me that long. Most of you guys have been in all those streams. Myself for fucking rocking through. It's kind of the new norm around here. And, it's nice because my wife goes to bed at 10 usually, so I don't really miss a lot of time with her. And she works early, so then I get to sleep in. I usually wake up. I'll go to bed at like 5:30, which is super late. I usually like to do an hour of work after the stream, kind of prep for the next show, whatever it happens to be, watch a little film, do something, watch something on YouTube regarding, someone else's show. And then I sleep till like 10:30, get 5 or 6 hours. And then I get to see her when she gets home at 1. So I don't miss too much time with her. The weekend sucks because she doesn't have to work on Sunday. So I have to like sacrifice Saturday nights with her and then Friday nights as well. But you know what? She don't understand it's part of the grind. So yeah, March Madness, probably pound for pound, probably the best. You know what? I totally forgot Helen Hunt was mad about you. I'm just so Castaway and Twister, all the other stuff. There she is. There's Helen. Hell yeah, Shiva. Like I said, man, no pressure, brother. Tune into the show. If you dig it, you dig it. If not, no hard fucking feelings. I gotta tell you, there's a lot of really good people in there. We got a good thing going, and it seems like a place for you. And there's a lot of people talking other sports as well when they're happening. World Cup, all that kind of stuff. But primarily football. We got to figure out this team. We can take Hawk too much. I think Hawk is too much. So let's take Tank Bigsby for sure. And then I think we need another receiver. Trey Harris. Let's take Trey. You know what? Let's take Trey Harris. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Did someone took Wicks right before me? I was like looking for him. Jesus, dude. That would have been cool. I think I got to take Stowers with this team as a third tight end late. Because right now I do have Bigsby, which is not really a correlation with Jalen Hurts because he doesn't catch any passes. I have Devonta Smith with Hurts, and I have Josh Downs and Tyler Warren with Daniel Jones. So I want a double correlation with Jalen Hurts. Wicks was perfect, fucking perfect for me. And this guy took him ahead of ADP for sure, dude. Bro, 23 picks ahead of ADP, that Wicks snipe. 23. I was going to take him. There is Hollywood Brown. If this was a 6-week fantasy league, I would take Hollywood Brown. That's what he plays. I think he's a better real life piece than fantasy piece, if that makes sense. He's going to take the top off the defense. I don't see much for Hollywood Brown. Also, the health stuff. I used to be a pretty big fan of Hollywood Brown. Really awesome year that year with Lamar, and didn't work out in Arizona. Per game, Hollywood Brown's always been pretty good. I didn't know A-Rod was still in here. What's going on, brother? We got some really nice value on our Daniel Jones stacks, though. So we got Daniel Jones like right at ADP. We got Josh Downs 7 picks after ADP, and we got Tyler Warren 8 picks after ADP. So feel like that's a pretty unique build. And I didn't reach on those guys, which is ideal. Yeah, I think Wicks is also an example of a better real life player in real life for this team because how much passing volume you're really going to have. I think this is a big Barkley year. But it would have been nice. And maybe I wouldn't have reached on him. Maybe I would have taken him at the 16-12. Dottie would have fallen back. He does fall usually to like the end of the 16th round. So that was kind of the hope. It's not the end of the world, but to see him get sniped right before me is just kind of ironic. So we got a 2-4-7-2 build. We could take a third quarterback, but I'm probably going to just roll with Hurts and Daniel Jones. We could take a third tight ends. I think I'm pretty happy with Warren and Okonkwo. If there's some really good value, we need a fifth running back for sure. It is Montgomery, Swift, Gibbs, and Tank Bigsby. So we need a fifth guy. A Ray Davis, something like that. Maybe I'll take a shot on Mike Washington, Braylon Allen. I want to shoot for some ceiling here. This team will definitely be very good early in the season because there's been some positive reports about Alec Pierce potentially like being ready for preseason, but most certainly he's going to start a little slow, and the beneficiaries are literally going to be Josh Downs and Tyler Warren. Not to mention Daniel Jones is going to be starting a little slow. Alec Pierce is going to have a rough start, even if he was healthy. Like the pairing, you need time, you need confidence in that Achilles. They're going to want to get the ball out of Daniel Jones' hands very quick. So I think for some betting angles here, I'm going to be smashing Tyler Warren and or Josh Downs receptions or yards early in the season, even if Alec Pierce is back healthy. Possibly Jonathan Taylor's receiving line was really juicy last year with Daniel Jones playing. So Sean Tucker's fallen. I'm not really a Sean Tucker dude. But we might take Pat Freiermuth here. Is that too heavy at tight ends? We need a running back and we need a receiver. So we're going to take Calvin Ridley for sure. Super undervalued this year. Let's do this. We're going to take Pat Freiermuth. Probably didn't need it, But I'm good at wide receiver, and I'm going to take a 5th running back late. I do like my running back room. My thinking is, I know I have 3 tight ends, but at this range, like Pat Freiermuth is going to outscore most wide receivers in that range because the nature of the position. Pat Freiermuth put up 486 yards and 4 touchdowns, 93 points last year. When you look at some of the other receivers in this area, we'll go with Cooper Kupp, for instance, who had a down year. Cooper Kupp put up 93 points, so same exact situation. Keon Coleman put up 83 points. Like Tyquan Thornton put up 71 points. Rashad Bateman, 45 points. That being said, though, I'm about Alec Pierce this year. If I can get him as my wide receiver 4, and he's a flex play, and I can take like Chris Godwin or something after him, and I can pair up Godwin and Alec Pierce. Nice pairing. Early season Godwin, late season Alec Pierce. Fucking love it. I'll get to it in a second, Derek. I got you, brother. You like the squad? Was it a puppy or did you do a pug? Man, Ray Davis, Braylon Allen. We might have just fucking fucked up with Freiermuth, man. I could take Jordan James, I suppose. Might be a 0 from this spot. P. Ryan could be a good option too. I'm going to queue up P. Ryan. I hope I can get, there goes Jaden Blue. There goes Ray Davis. I should have taken Ray Davis over Freiermuth and roll with the 2 tight ends. Probably a whiff. Probably a whiff on my end. We'll see. I don't hate the running back room. You know, I got 3 studs here in Gibbs, Monty, and Swift. Well, 1 stud with 2, solid RB2s. And I have my enough wide receiver depth here. Pickens, Smith, Downs, Worthy, Golden, Concepcion. Thinking about it, I don't think I love this team very much. It's okay. Wide receivers a little light. Running backs a little light now. Tight end's really good and quarterback's okay. This is probably not going to grade out very well. Damn it. Should have taken Mike Washington. No guarantees on any of these running backs. I'm going to have to take a shitty guy here. P. Ryan. It's going to be a lot more unique usage, right? He showed that last year. Alec Pierce showed an advanced route tree. I watched, looked at Matt Harmon's charting of him, and his first couple years. Again, I loved Alec Pierce coming out of Cincinnati. Like, I can't believe it wasn't a higher pick. He was overdrafted based on his production, but his combine was freaky, dude. Freaky. Like his 42-inch vert, just a great speed demon, size, speed, jump ball, dude, with pretty trusted hands. But he leveled up last year in terms of route tree, especially towards the end of the season. And I expect that to, him to level up more. It sucks he's going to be recovering from this injury, so he might have not been able to put the work in he wanted to. But they're going to use him in more creative ways. They have to justify this contract because it was a bad contract. Did not deserve that kind of money. They love Alec Pierce, though. Great kid. So, yeah, I think the catches go up. Obviously, 20 yards per reception is going down, dude. Down. 19.9, I think, was his yards per catch. 49 catches for over 1,000 yards. Unreal. So it was actually 20.1. It was over 20. Unbelievable. Let's take P. Ryan. All right. Quick draft grades here. Then I got to get the fuck out of here. Start with my team at 1. Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones at QB. Gibbs, Monty, Swift, Bigsby, P. Ryan. Pickens, Smith, Josh Downs, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, Concepcion, Trey Harris, and Calvin Ridley. Is that 9? It's only 8. Seems like 9. Tyler Warren, Chickaconquo, and Pat Freiermuth. Probably too heavy at tight end. Probably too light at running back. But with Gibbs, I didn't feel like I needed 6, and I just wanted a better 5, unfortunately. Quarterback might be a little light as well. I'm banking on Daniel Jones being healthy, but it's a decent team. I got nice correlation with Daniel Jones. I got 1 stack with Jalen Hurts. Really nice value, though, on Tyler Warren, Josh Downs. Worthy and Golden are nice best ball merchants. So Give me a grade A through F. It's okay. I think I kind of fucking fumbled it there towards the end. And then it's just Buddy Man in here. We were on the opposite ends here. Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith. Like that. Probably didn't need Geno. Saquon, Chase Brown, Jordan Mason, Keaton Mitchell, Tyler Algier, Zay Flowers, Ladd McConkey, DJ Moore, Jordan Addison, Chris Godwin, Romeo Doubs, and Torrey Horton with Strange, Dulcich, and Arroyo. Hey, that's an interesting pick in a puppy. Not drafted a lot with Arroyo. I think Strange and Dulcich, it's a little light, and then Arroyo is just like a cherry on top with the stack. Love the Torrey Horton pick, obviously. Wide receiver room is pretty balanced. Chris Godwin is your 5. Dubs is your 6. I dig that. Well-built running back room. It's how this is what I wanted a 5 like that. Probably heavy at quarterback, but it didn't really show with the rest of his team. I'm gonna go like B to B plus in this team, dude. I really like it. All right, so let's get to Derek's squad before I sign off. Let's see what you got, Derek. We got Brock Purdy and Matt Stafford at quarterback. Quinshon Judkins, Chuba Hubbard, Chris Rodriguez, Isaiah Pacheco, and Jordan James. Not bad with the correlation with Brock Purdy. Puka, Pickens, Rice, Evans as your 4. Quentin Johnson's your 5. McMillan, Tesla, and Adonai Mitchell with George Kittle, Terrence Ferguson, and Pat Freiermuth. Pretty good team, man. This is a risky team, but this is a puppy. It's just risky at running back, I suppose. But I don't mind Chris Rodriguez. He's going to fill in a decent amount for your RB3 spot. You know my love of Pacheco. And then Jordan James with Brock Purdy. Not bad. You're not going to need 3 running backs probably ever on this team, especially even when you have tight end options too with Freiermuth, Ferguson, and Kittle. I like the Freiermuth pick to kind of soften the Kittle early season stuff, whether he misses some games or just comes back slow. This is a little better than the team I just read. It's riskier though. So I'm going to give it the same grade with higher upside than Buddy Man's team, but pretty goddamn good. It is 3:08 in the morning, guys. We just pounded out almost 5 hours, 4 hours and 50 minutes tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Tomorrow night, like I said, 10 p.m. Central, we got Tom TD coming in here. He has not been on for about 6 weeks or maybe 2 months. I got to get his pulse on a lot of things. He's going to talk about all the guys he loves, all the guys he hates. He's going to give me ADP surprises, whether he likes a guy and they're going too low or he hates a guy and they're going too high, stuff like that. Going to be a good show. And then after that, we'll probably do a couple best ball drafts. Saturday, Big Ray's coming on, just drafting. And then I'll figure out next week when we get closer. Appreciate everybody. Sorry for keeping everyone up so late, but when we're having fun, we're having fun. Appreciate you tuning in. Shivadelphia, you're the man. What's your actual name, brother? We'll see if I can remember it next time. I'm kind of lit up right now. I think he's probably, what's his name? I'm trying to think of a good name. It's hard to guess someone's name. It's so fucking hard. Steve? Are you a Steve? Oh, Siobhan P. Okay. Is it Shivam? Shivam? Am I saying that right? Again, drunk. Not great at pronouncing names. I'm better than Gronk at pronouncing names because he mangles everyone's name. Shivam P. Mine's on Discord. Don't have to do a grade. Shivam. Okay, I got it. I'm probably going to forget that, dude. But I'm going to do my best, brother. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys. A lot of you stuck through almost the entire 5 hours, as you guys always do. You guys are fucking troopers, man. Like, much love, much appreciation. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, 10 p.m. I'll talk to you guys in the Discord tomorrow. I got to take my dogs out and chill a little bit. Love your life. Stay positive and respect each other. We are out.
You just seem like a good dude. I thought I'd see if you want to grab a beer, that's all. I'm glad you called. We get home safe, Pistol.
You got it, Jobin.
I'm sorry, what? Nothing. Oh, what'd you say?
I don't know. You nicknamed me Pistol, and I just called you Jobin. It means nothing. I'm drunk. I'm gonna call a cab.
All right, man. You have my number, yeah?